Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, Bubblr Incorporated just filed an 8K, and I'm seeing a really significant red flag. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company has officially entered receivership, and that is a pretty serious development for any business. Let's dive into what happened. This filing is dated the 18th of August 2026, which is the earliest date of the event being reported. The company we're looking at is Bubblr Incorporated. It is incorporated in Wyoming, and its SE file number is 333 to 260,902. Now, the really crucial part of this filing is under item 1.03, which covers bankruptcy or receivership. This states that on the 18th of August 2026, a judge in the US District Court for the District of Wyoming appointed Robert Stevens as the receiver for Bubblr Incorporated. When a company goes into receivership, it essentially means a court has put a neutral third party in this case. Robert Stevens, in charge to manage the company's assets and affairs. This usually happens when a company is facing significant financial distress and needs someone to oversee its operations, often with the goal of liquidating assets or restructuring debt. Looking at the recent news, this development doesn't come as a complete surprise. We saw a headline on the 21st of August 2026 from Stock Titan stating that Bubblr was nearly out of cash and flagged a going concern warning. A going concern warning means auditors have serious doubts about the company's ability to continue operating for the next year. This receivership filing is the consequence of those deepening financial troubles. Think about companies like Bed Bath & Beyond or Tupperware, which also faced significant financial hurdles. While receivership isn't always the absolute end of the road, it is a very critical juncture. It signifies that the company's financial situation has deteriorated to a point where external management is deemed necessary by the court. For shareholders, this is generally very bad news. In a receivership, creditors and debts are typically prioritized over shareholder interests. This means that any remaining value in the company will likely go towards paying off debts before shareholders see anything, if they see anything at all. The report is signed on the 24th of August 2026 by Robert Stevens himself as receiver, indicating his official role in managing the company's affairs post-appointment. So, what does this mean for Bubblr Incorporated moving forward? The appointment of a receiver signals a significant shift. The company's operations will now be under the direct supervision of Mr. Stevens. His primary objectives will likely be to preserve the company's assets, assess its financial viability, and then either attempt to turn around, sell off assets to pay creditors, or facilitate an orderly liquidation. Given the company's market cap is $0 and the stock price has been trading at $0 with a 52-week range of $0 to $0.02, it is clear that the market has already priced in a lot of distress. The fact that they have only 5 employees also suggests a very small operation, making the scale of the financial issues perhaps more impactful relative to their size. The most concerning aspect here is the receivership itself. It is a legal process that often leads to the winding down of a company or a complete restructuring that heavily dilutes existing shareholders. The news about being nearly out of cash and the going concern warning were significant indicators, and this filing confirms the dire financial state. What I'm actually looking for now is how the receivership process unfolds, and if there is any residual value left for shareholders after all the creditors are paid. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.